guys are doing great. Hope you guys are great, and especially hope you guys are what? Safe out there. I remain your humble lady Peter Obayoji, and today we are going to be talking about a very important topic come across my way last week here. One of my friends just called me that she want to go assign for learning of work that she will be registering herself 6 months. So when she told me, I just start laughing. I said, how can you register? How can you register 6 months and you want to be a junior of it all? So that brings about the topic. Please, if you are new to this platform, consider me a subscribe. Kez Fashion Design, just write it or search for it in YouTube. You will see me there. Then my Facebook page is Kez Lillian, Kez Fashion page, Kez Fashion page, Kez Fashion Design page. You will still see me there. Then my Instagram is still there, Kez Fashion Design on Instagram. So please stay tuned as we do the discussion or the talking together. God bless you. Just stay tuned. So like I said is one of my friend that brings out this topic that I want to talk about right now. So then the topic so far is long-term learning work processes bring positive achievement. Long-term learning work processes bring what? Positive achievement. What do I mean by that? I am saying that when you learn maybe you want to assign for work, for instance, you have to stay there to the very due time that the very due time or to the appropriate time that is assigned for that work, for you to know that work. Maybe it's 2 years, maybe it's 1 year, 1.5 years. Just you have to stick to that very time before you can come out a very positive or a genius someone learning that very work. So I am not saying that you cannot know it, you cannot know the work as from a 1 year or 7 months. But if the learning working is 1 year or is 3 years or 2 years, you have to stick to that very time before you can come out a successful, or before you can come out a genius, or before you can able to know what the work is all about. So I want to make example with schools. If you are going to school, you are going to higher institution. If you are going to higher institution, let me make use of higher institution. Maybe you are in the university or poly or college of education. There is exact time that they give for you to have that certificate. 4 years, 3 years in college of education, while 4 years in university or polytechnic, especially if you want to go for a HND immediately when you finish your ND. So there is 4 years. So why would you why would you want to learn work 6 months and you will know it? You will not know everything, every part of the work, especially the important part of it. Because when you start the work, they will be teaching you simplest form of it. As time goes on, they will teach you harder part of it. I don't know whether people are getting me. So nobody goes to work 6 months and come out genius. Like mine, when I learned my work, 6 months I did not know anything. 6 months I did not know anything. In one of my videos, I shared it. I did not know anything. It's only when I started practicing myself, then I still checked the internet. Even with that, I could not able to still know anything on it. So, because you know, when you are under somebody and when you are under expertise, or when you are under a professional that knows the work very well, if you are under that person, the person will be directing you on what to do or what not to do. But when you are teaching yourself, it's different. So when I'm teaching myself, then I don't know anything, because I've already come out of it 6 months. I'm not under anybody again. So I'm trying to teach myself to know more. I don't know whether you are getting me. I could not able to bring out positive impact from it. I don't know whether you are getting me. So when you are under somebody, if it is 6 months, if it is 1 year, if it is 2 months that the learning processes of that work take place, you have to stick to that part. You have to stick to that part. so that you can know every bit of that very work. You know, every day we do what we learn. Even when you come out of it, there are new styles or new techniques. There are new styles and new techniques. Thank God you have already know the main part of it. So it's for you to be using your brain to do that. But the main thing inside, you have to stick to that very due time that the person that you have already assigned to, that due time. Because if you went there, maybe the learning processes of that work is 1.5 years. You went there for 6 months. You will not know anything inside there. You will only know half of it. And when you come out, if someone give you something to do now, you will be counting ceiling. Let me say you'll be counting ceiling. You'll be praying for God like the way I normally pray for God. God, please show me how to cut this very style. So my friend out there, please, you cannot learn work 6 months and come out, because people that normally goes to school, nobody goes to school 6 months and come out of it, and they will not give you the certificate. Like the provost, the rector, the vice chancellor you see today, they study very well. They will go further. Some go for master's degree, some go for doctorate degree. I don't know whether you people are getting me. So why would you learn work? Because it's the learning of work, and because it's not school, it's not education side. Why would you go to learning of work? You say you want to come out of it 6 months. You cannot know anything. Or else you have gone before, you have the idea that this is as they are doing it. You have gone maybe 6 months, or you have gone 8 months. You just want to sign like 6 months out to it. You can still know 1 or 2 things. Even if you can still go 6 months, that maybe it has been long. Those things has already wiped. Those things has already wiped. Like me now, I study computer. It's 1 year computer I study. I study computer. I go for computer training. I remember there. 1 year computer training. I've been 1 year computer training. If you ask me now to press computer, I cannot do it. But if I really want to go for it again, I'm going to start as fresh. I don't know whether you are getting me, because I am not practicing it again. That has become other section of my work. Let me say that, because it has been long. It has been long. If you give me computer, it has been long. Or now that someone will just be using his whole idea to be pressing laptop and all that. But the main thing inside the computer that they have taught me there, I could not. If you give me that computer, I will not do it. So even though you have learned that work 6 months, as long as it is long, you will not know anything. You just have to start as fresh again. But if you decided not to start as fresh, you have to sign like 1 year, 1.5 years. You just have to be patient before you can know that very work. I don't know whether people are getting me. So nobody goes to school and come out to 1 year or 6 months. You must go 4 years. Even the doctor, the lawyer you see today, they go for 7 years and they come out of it very perfectly. So if you want to learn your work, that exact time that the owner of the firm or the owner of the business or the owner of where you want to register to learn that your work, that very exact time, maybe is 1 year, is 1.5 years, is 1.5 years or 2 years or 3 years. You have to stick to that so that you can come out in a perfect way or in a positive way. So that is that. And also I have some tips for you that will help you, that will learn that work, that long-term learning processes. There are some benefits it brings if you stick to that very exact time. There are some benefits it brings. One of it is that you will be confident of yourself. What do I mean by that? If you learn that work to the exact time, which is 3 years or 2 years or 4 years, I don't know, or 1 year, if you really, there is exact time of each and every working processes. If you really learn it to that very time, if you come out of it, you will have self-confidence that I have learned that work. Especially when you have become the boss of your own, when people are bringing things for you to do for them, when customer or clients are bringing things for you to do for them, you will have that self-confidence that I can do it. I don't know whether people are getting me, that I can do it. You will have that word, that very self-confidence that you can do what? You can do it, which is, it improves self-confidence. That long-term learning work process, it improves self-confidence. You will have self-confidence that you can do it whenever someone bring work for you. But if you learn it halfway, when you see some kind of style, especially when let me come to my field of a sewing side. If you see some kind of style, hey, you will be shouting because you did not learn it, you did not practice, you did not have time to learn that very work. You went 6 months and you run away. So no running, no coming out halfway. You have to stay there and learn that work. See, you have to stay there and learn that work at that very exact time. I don't know whether you people are getting me. So another one so far is you fight boredom, which is because if you learn it 6 months, you went home, you will not know anything. Then you will become bored again. I don't know whether you are understanding me. You will become bored again. Not born again, no. You will be bored. This one that I have learned, I do not know it. So how can I be? How will I work for somebody? Nobody is going to over-employ you. Nobody is going to employ. It's just like when you go to school, halfway you do not have certificate. Who is going to employ you? Because every firm or every business, every company there depends on certificate. And I know that they still use money to block now, yes, but you must have something like certificate in your hands. So if you don't have it, if you don't have certificate, nobody's going to employ you. So that is how learning work is also. If you have learned work, you come out of it in halfway, you will become bored. Nobody's going to come for you to do business with you. Nobody's going to be giving you anything to sew. Let me come to my side of work. Nobody will give you, because when they give you, you spoil it. You will become bored because no customer will be approaching you again. No customer will be what? Approaching you again. So if you learn that work very well, which is the long-term working process, if you learn it very well, you will fight boredom. You will fight boring, which is boring. You will fight it because boring will not have, it will not have space. It will not have space because you will be very occupied. You will be very what? Occupied. People will be bringing work for you. You will not even have time for your what? For yourself again. Then 3 of it keeps the brain healthy and your mind sharp. Your brain is healthy and your mind sharp. More you are working, more you are what? You are knowing new learning processes. More you are cutting, more you are cutting. Let me come to my side of field of a side of work. More people are bringing clothes for you. More you are cutting, more your hand is very strong. I don't know whether people are getting me. More your brain will be very what? Sharp. Your mind will be very what? Sharp. Especially when you are cutting or when you are learning work, you will be having a new method of cutting processing, or you will be having new method. You will be having new method of what? Cutting processing. So more you are learning, more you are engaging yourself in new skills. Let me say new skills or new techniques. New skills or new techniques. More you are reasoning, this is how I'm going to cut it, or this is how I'm going to weave the, or this is how I'm going to wear this wedding iron that they brought for me. So, and 2, the 3 of it is okay, we have 4 now. Learn practical life skills. You will learn more practical life skills if you are there, if you have long-term learning work. If you are there, not if you go there and come out of it halfway. If you are there, more practical will be coming to you, especially when you are learning the work there. And even if you are through from it, many people will be giving you work, practical of life skills, which is practical of life skills. You will be knowing different skills of how to cut, especially let me come to, because I will always use my skills of side to do example. If you are a fashion designer, or if you are someone that is making clothes for people, more you are cutting, more you are engaging yourself in different styles. More you are cutting, more you are engaging yourself in what? In different styles of it. I don't know whether you people are getting me. Practical, which is they will be giving you work to be doing. People will be bringing work for you, especially if you have become the boss. People will be bringing work for you to be making for them. That is practical, because as you are making it, is a practical class, or a practical teaching, or a practical skills. So more you are having a practical tool to be what? To be engaging yourself with, as the people will be bringing work for you, and you will be using it as a practical. And as you are using it as a practical, you are you are creating a new, maybe as more you are cutting, more idea of how to cut or how to make this hair or how to do things will be coming to you. Then the last one is the last, which is the fifth one so far, mold positive behavior. Mold positive what? Behavior for you. Mold positive behavior for you or for your children. What I understand so far by this, what you learn, if you have given birth, your children will know how to do that very thing. If you are a doctor, there is no how one of your child will not know how to inject someone, will not inject or give or prescribe drugs for anyone. Then if you are a fashion designer, your son or any of your daughter must know all those things. Anything you engage, if you are a businessman, your sons or your daughter, one of it must take that part from you. That is the behavior of that child, or the behavior, or let's say the behavior, one of the behavior, or mode positive behavior. One of it they will take that talent from you. That has become what? A positive what? Behavior for your child or for your child. So, but if you did not learn it very well, your child cannot even learn anything from you. I don't know whether people are getting me. Your child cannot learn anything from you. Your child cannot learn anything from you. What are you going to teach that child? But if you learn that work, and the work, you learn it and you know it, as the child is growing up, that child will just speedily take part of it. It will not be as if that is his own destiny, or no. That is his own destiny, or no. It will not be like that. It will not be like that, no. Maybe the child will be a doctor, but that part of your working process that you have been teaching people, or you have done, that child will take half of it. That child will take half of it. That is what I'm talking about. So that is it. So we have come to the end of this topic and this benefit of learning long-term working processes. Please, I remain your humble lady, Kespita Obayoje. Like I always say, and I'm saying it now, nobody goes to school 6 months and come out and have a certificate. No, you must go to the exact time of that school, of the course that you want to read, or that the course that you want to engage yourself or engage yourself. So, and this goes for working processes too. If you want to learn any work, too, you must do what? You must go in long term, not half term, long term. You must go in a long term before you can know what the work is all about. Because if you go there 6 months, you have not known anything. You have not known anything. If you go there now, maybe it's only skirt they will be teaching you that 6 months. So when you come out, what are you going to sew? Is it only skirt you are going to be sewing for people? No. Or is it only the weaving of hair you are going to be making for people? No. There are more you are into that work, more deep side inside. More deep side, which is the hard part of the work. So if you are inside there, the boss or the person that you are under will be teaching you. But if you come out of it, who is going to teach you? Then you will be finding it difficult, like the way I'm finding it difficult those times. How to do this, because I come out of it. It's not that I run out of it. When I'm learning it, then there is when I was learning it, one or two things take place. Though I decided to travel. You understand what I'm saying? If not, assuming I'm still there, I'm still in that place, I would have learned to 2 years, because that place is 2 years. They normally learn the work. Maybe you will learn 1 year, then you will use 1 year to be serving your boss. So I would have stayed to that very part. So you that want to go and sign for work, you will not go there and come back 6 months. You will not go there and come back 6 months. No, you will not know anything. You have to stay to the exact time of that work, which is there is a due time that you can able to know most part of the important part of that very work. So I don't know whether this topic is helpful, because if it is helpful, please consider me and subscribe, share my platform, and click on the notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you will be the first person to be signaled. So please, I do love you all. God bless you, my subscriber. God bless you. It's a short topic that just come across last week. So I just said I should come and talk about it. So if you can able to go to school 4 years, 7 years, and you come out of it with a certificate, why would you go to learning working processes that exact time, which is 2-3 years, and you will come out of it successfully? You will always come out successfully. So there is no shortcut to success. No shortcut to what? To success. All you have to do, you have to stick to that long term, that very time that the work, that very due time of it. This goes for someone that is still going to school. Some people will go to school and they will run. They will come out of it halfway. No, you have to go and come out of it at the end, which is the 4 years, the 7 years. If you are a doctor or if you are a lawyer, you have to go and come back at exactly the very time of that school or of that work you want to learn. God bless you. I love you all. I love you all. It's just a very quick and a short topic. I love you all. God bless you.